So the Aged Care Royal Commission passed down its report in February. There's significant recommendations that will result in effect in a brand new industry going forward. Greater focus on human rights, greater focus on workforce, the right workforce with clear career paths, stronger governance, stronger responsibilities for senior executives and for aged care boards lie front and centre, not just for the Royal Commission but in the new aged care standards, and clearly a focus on giving older Australians the dignity, the care and the respect so they can live their best possible life. The final report also made other recommendations around more stable funding, adequate funding so that providers can actually stay in the market. However, the final report are only recommendations. It's what the Australian government does next that will be important. And in the federal budget, scheduled for May, we expect that the government will talk and will lay out its plan. Fundamentally, we agree with the Royal Commission that wholesale industry reform is essential, and we are on the front foot of providing this quality of care and this focus on the lived experience and the quality of life for our aged care residents. One of the reassuring things for us is our current 5-year strategic plan picks up and has front and centre many of the recommendations that the Royal Commission itself has made. The barometer of life in our nursing homes are of course meal times. So meal times, whether they be breakfast, morning tea, lunch and so forth, is the time when people gather and they talk, they receive nourishment and community and connectedness. We want our residents to receive the best possible food, freshly cooked, enhanced food, and we want it to be a great mealtime experience. And we all know the difference between having our meal on our own and the joy of dining together. This better quality of life through food and dining is our number one priority. We're particularly interested in a new approach to a nurse practitioner model, and the nurse practitioner model will be those who have a deep experience in aged care to provide more regular support than a family doctor might be able to provide. We've known for years that most older Australians have indicated that they want to pass away at home. And so, as well as being a proud provider of almost 1,000 aged care beds, we have a significant demand for increased home care services, and Lutheran Services is enthusiastic about providing greater care for home care services. One of the big challenges that faces older Australians is because we're living longer, it means that many Australians will live long enough to in fact be diagnosed with dementia. About half of the residents in our nursing homes have this diagnosis, and therefore new models of care really focused upon the best possible support for those with dementia is a key priority for us. And so we will continue to work across the aged care industry to identify dementia best practice, and that comes down from everything from the way we design our buildings, even the colours that we use, the kind of interaction and the kind of care and support that older people, that our residents with dementia needs. We're particularly interested in what we call the resident or customer experience. We want to understand not just the services that we provide, but we need to know and we seek the input of our residents and our consumers to tell us that what we're doing actually improves their quality of life. So we're interested in understanding and measuring and reporting that the work that we do makes a palpable, measurable difference in the quality of life. One of the key recommendations of the Royal Commission and one of our key objectives is to be an employer of choice. We want to be the kind of employer to provide the kind of workplace where you love to come to work, where you are well supported, where you're challenged, and that we give you a career path going forward. It is a privilege to be a CEO. I'm very, very proud of the work we do. I'm not disillusioned or dissuaded by the challenge in front of us. I know that we are meeting the challenge and will continue to rise to meet the challenge, but we do it in partnership and we do it with the privilege of serving others. I'm very, very proud of what we do in our 10 residential aged care facilities. We're a great group of people, a great team with great vision and great heart and a great heart for service. It's the things that are often not seen and not always called out, but that's the point of care and that's the care that you provide, and for that I am deeply grateful. The Council of Lutheran Services are deeply grateful, and the church in which we serve are deeply grateful for your care and your work. Thank you.